It's day 4. Welcome to day 4, everyone. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what our today's activities are. Okay, first things first, in reading, we're going to continue reading that book of your own choice for about 15 to 20 minutes. And today, as you're reading, you're going to stop and then you're going to try to predict what might happen next. So you're going to ask yourself questions like who, what, where, and when. Whenever I'm reading, I always think it's kind of like a fun game. I kind of pause and I'm like, okay, I think that this is going to happen. And then when I read on, I get to see whether I was correct or not in my prediction. So that's what you're going to do today. Make some predictions of what you think will happen next. Now, today for writing, we're going to use a narrative checklist that you've probably seen before in other grids. A narrative checklist is just intended to make your story even better than it already is. Now you can see that we have a link there in blue to this checklist in English and in Spanish. So you can grab the version that is the best fit for you. Okay. And once narrative writing checklist, it's going to give you something that you're supposed to do, and you get to just look at your piece and see whether you've done it yet. You'll see over here on the right, we have options like, nope, not yet, I haven't done that. I'm starting to do it, or yes, I'm doing that in my writing. So I told the story bit by bit, told each little part of it. You say whether you did. Did you remember to write the beginning that helped the readers know who the characters were and what the setting was? Did you do that? You know what's cool about this checklist? If you forgot to do that, you can stop right there, right in the middle of the checklist, and go back and add that part to your story if you happen to forget it. So we're going to ask you to look through this checklist today and make sure that you have done those things in your writing. And if there's anything in that not yet column, well, go ahead and add it. Now, today for math, we're going to complete 1 to 2 lessons in Dreambox, and then we're going to take a look at today's problem. And today's problem actually has to do with shoes. And we have these shoes on these shelves. It looks to me, I wonder if you've ever seen shoes on shelves like this before. It's reminding me of a time, I think when I went bowling. I wonder if you've ever gone bowling before and you don't wear your regular shoes, but you actually have to borrow the shoes of the bowling alley because they require special shoes on the floor. So it's reminding me of that. So this is the picture that we want to have in our heads when we listen to today's problem, which is right here. Is the number of shoes in the bottom row of this shelf, is it odd or even? Explain or show your reasoning. The number of shoes in the bottom row, is it an odd number of shoes or an even? All right. Do your very best thinking, get your answer, and remember to explain how you know, your reasoning and your thinking. And then don't forget to do today's activity from the monthly PE and health calendars and some brain breaks to keep your blood pumping and your brain ready for your very best learning. All right, everybody, here you go. Have a great day.